What up, party people? Good morning, man. I'm sorry I'm late, man. I was getting all beautified today, man. It took me a little longer to do my mask and all that stuff. Come on, y'all. Where my people at? Say, revolution is in South Africa taking a stand. People in Eurasia on the brink of oppression, but it's gonna be alright. Come on, everybody. Waiting for some people out here. We're about to get started. I see some people showing up. To do this morning, man, to make sure that I got this great information to you, man, about being stuck in the grind. We have been programmed to be stuck in the grind. Well, we choose to, right? Because we have all the power inside of us. We don't give that outside. In the meantime, put those hands up. Let's dance. Woo. Good morning, good morning. Let me know where you're coming in from. Drop your city, your state. Are you catching it live or the replay? You ready to have some hashtags out there with you? You might want to share this with other people. Get super excited about what's happening right now. We're going to ungrind you, man. We're going to ungrind you. Well, we're going to give you the options to choose to ungrind. Here we go, here we go. My man, my women out there, how you guys doing? Good morning. Thank you for being on here with me. I know that there's many things you could be doing, but I want to be your morning motivation, man. Maybe give you some topics, some stuff to inspire you as you head to work, to do the things, to change it from I have to I get to, right? Now, are you stuck in the grind, man? And I want you to think about this, right? 98%, here's the funniest thing, and one of the things that you need to know. 98% of us will be dead or dead broke by 65. It doesn't matter what we do, you know, it's the choices that we make, you know, going to school and all of that. Let me tell you something. You could have a degree and be dead or, you know, dead broke at the age of 65. You know, it's especially with what's going on in the world now, man. It's just crazy, right? We people have incredible degrees and they can't do anything with it. And so, you know, 2%, you know, of us, you know, 2% of the people will have wealth. And I'm not talking about riches, you know. People can make some really good money and make big mistakes when they first make their money. They think it's going to keep coming and they spend more than they make and they get themselves in trouble, right? But wealth is something that you build over generations, right? Of teaching, you know, of, you know, being in all areas of your life wealthy. You know, your spirituality, your health, you know, your marriage, you know, or relationships, having that, being healthy, being a good parent, you know, or family. These are the 10 things that in your life that you need to be working. You know, family, even with your friends and brothers. I mean, your brothers and your sisters and cousins and aunts and uncles, right? Work is one that everybody focuses on, right? We focus on, and finances. But how about fun and adventure? Do you have a wealthy life full of fun and adventure, right? Are you involved in your community, right? Because we are born to serve, and the more we do, the happier we are, right? So being involved in the community, you know, helping the softball games or baseball games or whatever it is that you can do. You know, sometimes we offer our DJ services for free for people to, you know, just make things happen, right? Charities, we do plenty of that too. And legacy, who you are, that's wealth. People focus on riches, money, fast, and all these things that don't matter when you are rotten inside and you have some money, right? Do you find yourself stuck in the grind? And what do I mean by that? What do we mean by that? You know, it's like, do you get on the same train every day? And this is just an imaginary train. This is not about you going to work and getting on a train, right? But most of us get on this train, and is it your train? Did you choose that train? Or from when you were little, did your parents, this is the parent train, right? Your parents train, right? Hey, we have been doctors for decades and centuries. You're going to be a doctor, right? Or you're going to be a lawyer. That's who we are. You're going to go to this college. You're going to marry this kind of person. You're going to live like this. You're going to rule, whatever it is that you learn. But you get on these trains every single day, but there's something missing, right? You don't feel joy. It's bland. You get on, you don't talk to nobody. You're just in there ready, getting to work and focusing on all the things that you have to get done that day, and like stressing yourself out, right? But you're not happy. You're not joyful, right? You just get on this train that you don't even know. Do you know where you're going on this train? Do you know where this train ends? Like, what's the destiny? The destination, I mean. Where are you going in this train? Is this train going to get you to where you need to be in life? Are you going to grow on this train? Are you just going to be stuck? Are you just going to be, like a robot? Just showing up every day, doing as little as you can, just enough to get through, to get paid, to get back home, to pay your bills, to go to sleep, to not have, fun, adventure, to stay in, have a staycation because you've been working so much. You just want to sit home and relax. I mean, does this sound familiar to you? Does it sound monotonous, right? You get on this train every single day, not knowing the destination. What's at the end of this train? In the 20, 30, 40 years that I'm going to give, what am I going to be? Do you have a vision of what that looks like? Are you retiring happy, joyful, having done something that you wanted to do? Are you on your own train? It's what we do, right? We follow history. It's not our choice. And you get on this train every single day, dying a little. You just die a little every day. It just takes, more of your enthusiasm, more of your excitement, more of your passion. You just let it go, right? You accept it that this is my train. There it is. The 201 going to nowhere. I don't know where it's going. I need to get on this train and make sure I do, right? There's no conversation. You're just in a train by yourself, staring, a fake smile. And your parents, you're on this train. Again, created by your parents when you were little. This is what you're going to do. This is the marriage. This is who you're going to trust. This is how you trust people. This is how you spend your money, how you spend more, right? There's no work. There's no play. It's all work. You gotta work. You gotta work. You gotta work. You gotta work. You cannot have fun. If you're having too much fun, you're enjoying yourself too much, right? You hating on Mondays, right? If you hate Mondays, and you can't wait till Friday. You have to work. Most people choose to work, do what they do, and they love Mondays. It's just another day. Friday's just another day. But if you are sitting here focusing on, oh man, and it's Tuesday. It's just Tuesday, and you're already like, I can't wait till Friday. Man, get off that train. You gotta get off that train, right? Or is it, maybe that's not the train of your parents, right? Maybe it's the train of excuses. This is all I got. This is all I deserve. I'm not smart enough, right? I'm just going to blame everybody else. This is all I got, so I'm going to just do it. I'm going to be angry with the world. I'm pointing fingers. It's your fault, the boss's fault. It's your wife's fault. Or your husband's fault. It's your parents' fault. It's the economy's fault. It's the fault of where where you grew up. You didn't have any benefit, whatever, man. It's just another train that's going nowhere. If you're on an excuse train, get the hell off of that. You're not going anywhere. It's just, all you're going to do is complain and keep complaining, and you're going to die complaining. Probably earlier, because you're going to stress yourself out, constantly reminding yourself of all the pain and suffering that you have instead of joy and happiness. Man, let me tell you something. Smiling, being excited and happy will bring you more life, man. I know that for a fact. I don't know that for a fact, but I know that for a fact, right? Or there's no responsibility. You're a victim. Hey, it all happened to me. I have no opportunities. It's everybody else's fault. That's the train that you're on, right? And you're just getting on that train every single day, complaining. And what about the unpopular belief? Here's one that people are not gonna like. The unpopular belief, right? The education train, right? You go to school when you're a kid. You go to junior high school. You go to high school. You go to college. You do more college. The more college you do, the more you get paid. Is that still happening in America? I don't really believe that that's happening in America. Maybe for some people, a lot of it probably is, you know the right people to get to where you're at. But sometimes our degrees do not really get us anything. I gotta tell you, a lot of people with degrees, doctor's degrees and everything, still dies broke at 65 years old. A lot of them. You know, they work their whole life to do something. It doesn't pay the same here. And I'm not saying that it doesn't pay at all. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. It's true, but this is this thing that is pushed into everybody. And it's not for everybody. People have skills that they're born with. That your passion is supposed to be left behind. This dream that you have. You know, for me, I was a dancer. I mean, I was on my way to being a doctor. I really was smart enough for that. I had the grades for that. And then I started dancing. And I had to, I was about to graduate, and 6 months out, I said, I'm not graduating. I'm not doing this. This is for my parents. This is not for me. And I am successful. 55 years old, successful. I have a business that right now is not making any money, but I pivoted. And I'm doing things because I love doing different things. And so I do my passion, and it pays me. Hey, some of you guys are just sitting at home with this degree, and nothing can happen. But you have this dream. Right here. It's on the shelf. Go back to your shelf, man. And find the train for that dream. And get on that train. Get on that, train, man. You have unlimited potential. Right? And this your passion is enough. If you have something that is burning inside of you, that God has put that in you for you to do it and bring it to the world. Only you can. Right? But you don't have to believe that you have to go to school, that if you don't get your degree, you don't make money. Think about all the people that are just way up there making crazy amounts of money that don't have a degree. It's a lot of those people. But they have passion. And they get on the right train, right? But you still get on that train. You're going to get on that train of the unpopular belief college. I'm going to keep going. You don't even know what you want to be, but college is the way. You have to get an education. You keep taking on these trains to nowhere. All aboard. Leave your dreams behind. Leave your hopes over here. Don't be passionate. Passion doesn't get you anywhere, right? You're going to get on, and every day you're looking. Every single day you are looking. You're looking at this other shiny train. And something inside of you starts tingling, and you're like, oh man, I got to get on that train. But you're going, nope, I'm going to stay on this train. I don't know where it's going, man, but it's going somewhere, and I'm going to get on that. But this train, this shiny train that you hear, you see it, right? And you see people on there, and they're laughing and joyful, and they're excited, and they're working, and they got their pens out, and they're planning their future. That's full of hope and fun and excitement and growth. And the sign says, no limit train. This is the no limit train. All you want is your train, right? Planning for the future. You see colors, man. You see lights. You see people smiling and laughing and joyful and healthy and passionate, right? And you're just looking at it every single day, getting on this other train with gloom and darkness and no hope for anything. Just paying the bills. Just paying the bills. Not coming home, loving on your family, spending time, planning vacations, serving the community. Most people do. Hey, I'm not talking to you if you're doing great, man. Fantastic. You're freaking rocking what you're doing. You're probably not on that wrong train. You're on the train that you decided that you were going to live in, that you were going to succeed in this because you're passionate about it, not because someone else told you to, or your cousin did this and it worked for him and now you have to do it, right? And you hear all aboard. You hear the conductor say, next stop, personal development, right? Next stop, growth, success. Live your dreams out, right? Plan them. Go all out. Do the things you were born to do, and you get off that train. I'm here to tell you that you don't have to get on that train anymore. That you have the choice to get on your train. That train that keeps calling you, man. It's louder, it's shinier, it's really, it's scary. It's scary, right? But I tell you what, it's not good enough to know what you don't want. You want me to say that again? It's not good enough to know what you don't want. You got to know what you want. And if you know what you want, put it in here. Hashtag, I know what I want. I know what I want. Because I know what I want. I want it all. I want it all. I want my spirituality to be a 10. My health to be a 10. My marriage or my relationship to be a 10. I want it to be passionate, full of joy and excitement, right? And my favorite is playfulness. I want a marriage that's playfulness, right? I want to be the best parent in the world. My kids confide in me and they trust in me and believe in me, right? I want all my family know that they can depend on me, that I'm there no matter what. I will show up. You call me and I'm there. That I'm not stuck to some job that is going to stop me from spending and saving and supporting my family, right? I want a job that's fun. I get paid to dance with people. And the people told me that you cannot dance. That your passion train doesn't go anywhere. I get paid to dance with people. My job is I take people's most important days and I turn them into everlasting memories. Do you have an elevator speech like that? I do. That's what I get paid to do. I get paid to help people retire. Wow. Right? I know what I want. Do you know what you want? Are you on the right train? You got to live your dreams, man. You got to get on, that's stop number 1. Next stop, personal development, growth, success. Stop number 2, live your dreams outright. Stop number 3, all aboard, setting goals and life mapping, taking action, taking massive action. Last stop. Moving forward, man. Do you, be you. That. What about that? I can, I will, I must. That's where you need to be. You decide at any time what train you want to be on. I'm telling you, you've been on the wrong train. If you have no joy, no passion, if you're not having time to be part of the community or to be part of a charity or to leave a legacy, because we will leave it regardless of what we choose. You will leave a legacy. And I gotta tell you, man, super excited here, man. Let me get some music back on. I hope that you guys got some value out of this. I hope that you did. I just want you to know it's not good enough, let me say it again, to know what you don't want. You need to know what you want. It's time for you to know what you want. What do you want? Ask yourself that question every day. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? You have unlimited potential, my friend. I love you guys, man. Thanks for being on here. I was a little late today, getting all my beauty stuff on, and I wasn't paying attention. But hey, man, here we are. I'm glad you guys showed up. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Don't miss it. Let people know. One love.